Hi viewers, this is J. Swami, Assistant Professor of Zoology. Today we are going to discuss the transportation of fish and prawn seed. Under this topic, we are going to discuss introductory part, factors that influence the mortality of fish seed or prawn seed, and transportation methods of fish seed, open system and closed system, and transportation of prawn seed. Fish is the most important source of animal protein food for the human population, and the potential of fish culture production from ponds, floating cages, and various other small water bodies in India. The supply of quality fish seed is key factor to the expansion of fish farming. Fish seed demand at present is strong and expected to expand fish seed business in India as profitable. Fish seed produced by induced breeding, bund breeding, or procured from natural resources has to be transported live to nursery ponds. Similarly, fry and fingerlings are required to be transported to distantly located ponds, tanks, or reservoirs for cultural purposes. Some basic physiological requirements of fish seed during the transportation should be taken into consideration so as to avoid mass mortality of the fish seed. There are certain reasons of the mortality of the fish seed. See one by one. If the transportation is done in improper vessels, physical damage of fishes may occur. If transportation is done in high density, it may lead to mortality of fish due to the stress of oxygen. And we also find out sudden fluctuations in temperature. Dissolved oxygen level in transporting water reduces and CO2 level increases. And due to metabolic activity of fishes, the concentration of ammonia, urea, and uric acid increased in the water, hence fish get stress that leads to the ion osmotic imbalance due to stress. And the seed transportation methods, if you observe the open system, several types of containers are used in the transport of fish seed. These are mud pots, round tin carriers, double tin carriers, oxygen in carriers, and tanks fitted on lorries. The containers are transported by bicycles, carts, rickshaws, boats, lorries, trains, and aeroplanes. Traditional practice is to transport the span in earthen pots or hundis for marketing to the fish farmers. The spawn is collected from the rivers during the monsoon season by operating fry collection nets operated along the margins of the river. The spawn transported to the hatching pits. After 24 hours, they are transported in the earthen pots to the ponds for stocking. Each pot is filled with clean water, 2 to thirds of its capacity, and the fry is released into the earthen pots. The surface area of the water is continuously stirred so that oxygen dissolves in the water. The traditional earthen vessels were later replaced by the metallic vessels as we are seeing on the bicycles. When the seed has to be transferred to long distances, galvanized iron containers, the dimensions are 45.7 into 25.56 centimeters, were found suitable for the transportation of the fish seed. These containers are provided with two airtight openings at the top, one for the inlet of oxygen, whereas the other for the let out the displaced water. So this is all about the open system of fish seed transportation. And coming to the closed system. In this system, water surface is exposed to the compressed air or pure oxygen. Oxygen will be supplied in this system. Otherwise, sealed metal containers, rubber or plastic bags have been used for the transportation of the fish seed. Some of the times, anesthetics are also used. So, whenever you use the anesthetics, they partially become inactive, that is, the minimize the metabolic activities and thereby excretion can be avoided. So fries may be transported in the polythene bags. The dimensions are 7 into 46 centimeters or 6 into 45 centimeters. The thickness of the bag may be 0.0625. They are widely used in the freight transport. In general, whenever you take into consideration the polythene bags, 1/3 of the bag will be filled up with the water and remaining space will be filled up with the oxygen. These bags are again kept in the galvanized tins, and thereby for bag 50,000 spawns may be get transported. So whenever you transport for 24 to 36 hours, so there is no noticeable mortality of the span takes place. After reaching the pond, after you transport these polythene bags, otherwise containers, to the pond, these bags will be kept in the pond water for acclimatization of the span to pond temperature. Release the seed after 5 to 15 minutes of acclimatization, and as the disinfectant you may also use 1 to 5 parts per million of KMnO4, and this will act as a disinfectant. So this is the closed system where you pack the water and the oxygen into the polythene covers, so that will be tightly packed. This is the pipeline of the oxygen cylinders. Oxygen will be filled up within the empty area of the bags, so settle down in the vehicle, otherwise that may be fit in the containers. And coming to the transportation of the prawn seed, here there is a prawn seed also may be collected from the natural resources, but the seed from the natural resource is limited, but there is a huge demand for the seed of the shrimp and the scampi. So there are the first commercial hatcheries in India are started. One is near Vizag, Mangaripet. Another one is in Gopalpur of Orissa. AP Shrimp Seed Production Supply and Research Center, Mangamaripeta near Vizag. Another one is Orissa Shrimp Seed Production Supply and Research Center, Gopalpur, Orissa. These are the first two commercial hatcheries which were started in India. While transporting the seed of the prawn, they should be handled carefully. Why? Because they are highly sensitive to salinity and the temperature. And in order to get good production, in order to achieve good production, we will go for the good seed selection, appropriate and proper transport, acclimatization of the seed to the stocking pond environment, and stocking. These are the important steps to achieve the good production. Whenever you go for the high density, stocking of high density, the low temperature and dissolved oxygen saturation should be taken into consideration. In 500 to 1000 liter tanks with aeration, they are suitable for the transportation of the prawn fry. And by using the ice floating plastic bags in the cans, otherwise in the containers, thereby we will lower the temperature. We may reduce the temperature. And in a single basin which contains 6 to 8 liters of water, 2500 to 5000 seeds may be placed, otherwise transported. Water time, if you go for the short shipment, so shorter distances, the temperature should be kept in between 20 to 22 degrees Celsius, whereas if you go for larger distances which takes more than 12 hours, then that time the temperature should be kept in between 18 to 20 degrees Celsius. Okay, and the seeds may be kept in the plastic bags. The dimensions are 3 feet long and 1.5 feet wide, and that should contain of about 8 to 10 liters of oxygen. So after keeping these seeds, bag is sealed and packed in the styrofoam or hardboard box lined with the thermocol. And you may also, for 1 hour of trial, for example, if there are traveling of about 10 hours, let us assume, from one area to another area, if you transporting the fish seed, the prawn seed, it takes 10 hours time, let us assume. Then thereby 1 hour of trial time, it requires 100 grams of ice. So 10 means 1000 grams of ice is wrapped in small plastic bags and placed in the large box. It keeps the temperature low during the transport. So for 1 hour travel, we should use 100 grams of ice in order to reduce the temperature of the bags, otherwise the containers. Like this, we will transport the fish and the prawn seed. This is all about the transportation of fish seed and the prawn seed in an appropriate manner. Thank you one and all.